So it's that time of deep patch rotation again, guys. We had massive leaks coming from the reliable sources. First of all, I must say that they posted this. First of all, let me say MiG-25. But before we get to that, they are saying that they wouldn't post anything because of the Christmas spirit and everything. But um, they are saying that Gaijin treated Olivia unjustly, and because of that, they are going to do something that it's an educated guess, if you will, quote unquote, right? It's vehicles that may or may not come in the 2.53 patch. So they cannot confirm them, of course, and I can't confirm them, but they are educated guess. So this is a massive leak of educated guesses. Okay, take it as you will, as you want. Okay, so let's get to it because it's insane. It's insane. MiG-25, MiG-25, guys. Did I just say they leaked the MiG-25? So yeah, but basically, guys, let's talk about it. FR1 Fireball. So the FR1 Fireball, guys, they are leaking that it will be the new GE Premium. It is basically a very interesting fighter jet, guys. I might do like a video out of it, but basically it's a mixed propulsion fighter jet or fighter vehicle. I don't know if it's a fire jet or not, but basically it is a jet and propeller vehicle driven. Okay, so it is propelled by piston and jet powered, and it's a fighter. So very cool, very different. As you can see, Eurofighter 2000 for the Germans, for the British, and for the Italians with EASA radar. This means Tranche 3 or Tranche 4, because all of these nations are, the Germans, I think they already bought, I have to check, but the British as well. I don't know about the Italians, but they're all going to buy an Eurofighter that has EASAs, right? Or upgrade the versions that they already bought. So it's, it makes sense, guys. I had that feeling that they would do something like this. So, very, very cool. Very, very cool, okay? Then we have the DBLK, the weird bomber that was in the files in the last update. Yes, so it is probably going to come as a GE Premium. So nothing crazy to talk about here, other than the design of the aircraft. And then the J-10C. Yes, remember, guys, this is the J-10 that was already leaked before, right? It is a modernization of the J-10. EASA radar. It has a better engine, IRST, better missiles, and we're going to talk about the missiles later, but yeah, very interesting. And then, guys, the MiG-25 PD saying that they're going to add as a non-premium event vehicle, probably for the winter event. So, yeah, very, very cool. Hopefully, it gets added. It's going to be insane. I love you, MiG-25. MiG-25, I've been waiting for you for so long. Gaijin, please make this real. Please, I know this may not be real. This might be, it may not come, whatever. But, oh my God, for the love of God. MiG-25, come on. So, let's go talk about the tanks a little bit. First of all, MT Brooker, which is a very new design of kind of like a light tank. I don't know if you can call it a light tank, but it would be something similar to that. They're called like an assault gun, something like that. So very cool vehicle actually. Yeah, just kind of a light tank, a 105 millimeter, somewhat mobile. Probably not that much armor, but still pretty good. So just overall, very interesting tank. And then, guys, see this? That would be very cool. So again, Event RPAC Premium, BMPT, guys. The BMPT or BMPT Terminator as well. Both vehicles, they're saying that it's going to come. Of course, remember, the BMPT is, it has basically two versions, right? One of them that it is a little bit more advanced. So the Terminator 2 is basically an improvement using a T-72 hull, right? But overall, guys, this is basically an infantry fighting vehicle that can do anti-tank duty. So it is pretty interesting and very advanced, right? I might do, like I said, guys, I always do these videos. Let's talk overall about these vehicles, but obviously, let's talk also, in specific videos about the most interesting ones, right? We have here the Ajax. I don't know how to pronounce this, but basically this is a scout vehicle for the British. So it looks very similar to a CV90 or something like that. It's incredibly similar in looks to that, which is, pretty interesting. M1A2T, guys. Yeah, the Chinese/Taiwanese SEP V2/V3, right? So interesting. Hopefully they add for the Americans a SEP V3 as well. Type 03 Shusan, of course, a new AA for the Japanese. This would be more on par with the top tier AA systems. Way better than the Type 81. And let's be honest, guys, the Type 81 is not on par with the best AA systems in the game, so that would make sense. Same goes with the HQ-11 here for the Chinese. It's a new AA that it's a little bit more advanced, a little bit more complete, I would say, right? This one, it's actually pretty interesting because it can actually use a gun in one of the trucks, the Raider truck, I think, or something like that, and then missile trucks as well. So it's pretty insane, the HQ-11. It's pretty insane. Here we have the Freccia Hit Fist OWS, which is kind of an IFV, if I'm not mistaken, for the Italians, which is nothing crazy, but it is still pretty cool. Before we talk about Naval, because Naval, I mean, I don't know much about, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it because there are some interesting things here. Let's talk about this. Infantry closed beta test, most likely still coming, okay? And then we have miscellaneous, which are basically new stuff, okay? So PL-15 for the Chinese. This would be the new missile for the J-10C. This is an insane missile, probably one of the best missiles in the game, if at it. I mean, let's wait and see, because everything on the internet is kind of like overestimated sometimes. But I would expect it's at least on par with the R77-1 and the AMO-20C5, but it might be, the internet says it's much better than that, but I don't know about that, right? So yeah, interesting missile. R40, TD, and RD, of course, these would be the main missiles for the MiG-25. They're pretty good missiles, guys. They have a pretty insane range for the time, up to they say more than 60 kilometers, but I would assume that the effective range is like 30, 20, something like that. But yeah, same technology as the R-24. So INS together with PD, kind of filtering systems and stuff. So it's a pretty amazing missile. And of course, all aspect seekers over here with a T model. A new F-18 HMD and new Rafale HMD. And they talk about how not everything is listed. And of course, they can change their status as well, okay? And then we have some ships over here, guys. The USS South Dakota, which is a battleship, a very big battleship operated by the US Navy. So, not going to talk too much about. I don't know much about ships. I'm not that smart about those massive ships and stuff. When they start to add like Cold War stuff, then I might actually be able to do something. Then of course we have the Lukings, I don't know how to pronounce this class, which is probably, I would say, one of the last. They say it's one of the last class of the destroyers from World War II, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that, or even later, I think, right? There's a pretty modern one. I wonder if it's the modern one. I think it is, right? Which is a guided missile destroyer, right? That would be pretty interesting as well. AK-225, guys. This would be a Russian, pretty sure it's like a small gunboat or something like that. Not like a gunboat, but it's bigger than a gunboat, but it is still a very small, ship. Stalingrad, which is a battle cruiser, very big, very cool. The Prince of Wales, HMS, very big ship as well. Le Corsair and Suffren. Not going to talk too much about, I don't know much about ships, so sorry if you are a fan of ships, okay? But, guys, this is it. So, amazing aircraft, pretty amazing tanks, and this is everything that they leaked with, this major leak over here. So yeah, we cannot confirm or say that it will come or anything with that, but yeah, these leaks normally are, correct, as you know, right? Coming from reliable sources that get everything right. So yeah, it's something that it's expected that most of these vehicles will probably come, in my opinion, right? So yeah, let's see what it happens, but yeah, very interesting. I'm excited, obviously, MiG-25. But also for the Eurofighter AESA, that would be a very interesting vehicle. And of course, the J-10C, man, the BMPT, I mean, the M1A2T, hopefully a better Abrams, right? Because honestly, I don't like too much of Abrams right now. I think they need an upgrade. So, yeah, very, very cool stuff, okay? So let me know in the comments what you think about it, and I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and as always, become a member of Patreon if you want to help the channel. Bye, guys. See ya.